All right, listeners, get this. We're diving deep today into something massive, something that's going to totally reshape Lagos.
Yeah, we're talking about Lagos's fourth mainland bridge.
This thing is huge, 38 kilometers long.
It's going to be the second longest bridge in Africa.
And it's not just about getting from point A to point B. It's about opening up a whole new part of the city.
It's really going to redefine Lagos.
So let's trace this bridge's path and see exactly what areas are about to become like real estate hotspots.
Okay, so picture this. You're in Aja.
Aja, with that soft A sound.
Exactly right, at the Abraham Adesanya roundabout.
Oh, yeah, I know that area. Beaches, resorts.
That's the starting point of the bridge.
So does it just like shoot straight across the lagoon from there?
Not quite. It follows the Lekki-Epa corridor first.
Lekki-Epa, pronounced Epe.
Exactly, that's right. And think about all the development that's already happening along that corridor.
Yeah, residential estates, commercial hubs, it's booming.
And it's all going to get a massive boost in accessibility.
So anyone holding property in Lekki-Epa right now is probably feeling pretty good.
I would say so.
But it doesn't stop there, right?
Oh, no, this is where things get really interesting.
Okay. Tell me more.
The bridge continues northwest, making a graceful arc across the lagoon.
Across the lagoon, why
That's
not?
going to be quite a visual spectacle.
I bet. And finally it touches down where?
It ends in Itamaga, in Akorodu.
Yeah, Korodu, got it.
Mm.
Now, Itamaga, that's not exactly a household name yet, is it?
Not yet, but it's about to be.
Okay, so what's it like now?
Right now, it's considered relatively underdeveloped, but with this new connection to the heart of Lagos,
Yeah, what's going to happen?
its potential is about to explode. Think about it. Shorter commutes, easier access to goods and services.
So like a whole new wave of investment pouring in.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm already seeing dollar signs. But tell me, how soon can we expect all this to happen? When will this bridge actually be finished?
Oh, there have been some delays, which isn't uncommon for a project of this magnitude.
Right, of course.
The initial target was 2019, but the new estimated completion date is 2027.
2027.
Oh.
Okay, that's just around the corner.
Yeah.
So let's say someone's listening to this and thinking, okay, I need to get in on this action. Where should they be looking to invest?
That's a great question. Well, if you're looking for prime locations, I'd say keep your eye on places like Aja, Itamaga, and Langbasa.
Okay, Aji, Itamaga, Langbasa, got it.
Yeah.
But what makes these places so special? Is it just about being close to the bridge, or is there something more to it?
It's a combination of factors. You
Right.
know, proximity to the bridge is key, of course.
Yeah, shorter commutes,
Exactly. Better logistics.
increased foot traffic for businesses, all that.
But it's also about the potential for these areas to transform into like thriving commercial hubs.
Okay, I see.
Take Itamaga, for example. It's currently considered more residential.
Right.
But with the bridge bringing in easier access, increased visibility,
Yeah, what could happen?
it could easily become a magnet for new businesses and industries.
Oh, so it's not just about residential real estate. We're talking about commercial opportunities as well.
Absolutely. Imagine office complexes, retail spaces, even entertainment venues springing up along the bridge's route.
Mm-hmm.
This bridge is about to create a whole new economic corridor. And that means opportunities for all sorts of investors.
This is getting me really excited. It's like we're witnessing the birth of a new Lagos right before our eyes. But let's be realistic for a moment. Are there any potential downsides to all this development?
That's a crucial question. While the potential benefits are undeniable, it's important to acknowledge the potential challenges as well.
Okay, like what?
One concern is the risk of uncontrolled urban sprawl.
Urban sprawl, what exactly does that mean?
It refers to the unplanned and often chaotic expansion of urban areas into surrounding rural land.
Basic.
Imagine low-density development, car dependency, and a lack of proper infrastructure planning. That's the kind of scenario we want to avoid.
So how do we prevent that from happening? Is there a way to ensure that the development spurred by the bridge is sustainable and beneficial for everyone?
Well, the key lies in smart urban planning and responsible investment.
Okay.
We need to prioritize sustainable building practices, encourage mixed-use development, and invest in public transportation options.
Yeah, so
It's about creating a vibrant and interconnected urban environment, not just a collection of sprawling suburbs.
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It's not just about building a bridge, it's about building a better future for Lagos.
Precisely, and that brings us to another important consideration, the impact on existing communities.
Okay.
Large-scale infrastructure projects inevitably lead to some level of displacement.
You're talking about people who might be forced to move because of the bridge's construction.
Yes, it's essential that the government handles this process with sensitivity and transparency.
Right.
They need to ensure fair compensation, access to suitable alternative housing, and meaningful engagement with affected communities.
So,
Progress shouldn't come at the expense of people's livelihoods and well-being.
it's a reminder that even with a project as ambitious and transformative as the Fourth Mainland Bridge, we need to proceed with caution and compassion.
Absolutely. It's about striking a balance between progress and social responsibility.
Okay, so we've talked about the exciting opportunities and the potential challenges, but let's get back to the nitty-gritty for a moment. For someone who's seriously considering investing in this real estate gold rush,
Yeah.
what are the key factors they need to keep in mind?
Well, first and foremost, do your research.
Okay.
Don't just jump on the bandwagon because you hear the word gold rush.
Right.
You need to understand the specific areas that you're considering.
Yeah.
Their current market dynamics, their future growth potential.
So it's not just about buying any piece of land near the bridge. You need to be strategic about it.
Exactly. Think about the type of development that's likely to occur in each area.
Right.
Is it going to be primarily residential, commercial, or a mix of both? What kind of infrastructure is being planned?
Right.
These factors will all influence the value of your investment.
Makes sense. So let's say you've done your research, you've identified a promising area. What's the next step?
Well, you need to consider the timeline. Remember, the bridge isn't expected to be completed until 2027.
Yeah.
So this is a long-term investment.
Right.
You need to be comfortable with the idea of tying up your capital for a few years.
Patience is key.
Absolutely. And don't forget about the risks.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Large-scale infrastructure projects can face unforeseen delays.
Right.
And the real estate market can be unpredictable.
For sure.
It's important to have a diversified investment portfolio.
Okay.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Solid advice. It sounds like investing in this bridge-driven real estate boom is not for the faint of heart.
Right.
It requires careful planning, due diligence,
Yeah.
a bit of a long-term vision.
But for those who are willing to do their homework and ride out the bumps along the way,
Yeah,
the potential rewards could be significant.
I see.
This bridge has the power to transform Lagos, and those who position themselves strategically could reap the benefits.
It's an exciting prospect. And it's not just about financial gain, is it? It's about being a part of something bigger, something that's going to shape the future of this incredible city.
Well said. The Fourth Mainland Bridge is more than just an infrastructure project. It's a symbol of Lagos's ambition, its resilience, and its unwavering belief in a brighter future.
I think that's a perfect note to end on. So to our listeners, we encourage you to keep exploring this topic. Maybe even take a trip to Aja Itamaga or Lanbasa and see the transformation firsthand. Because the Fourth Mainland Bridge is more than just a physical connection. It's a bridge to a new era in Lagos.
And who knows, maybe you'll even decide to be a part of that new era by investing in a piece of that real estate gold rush we talked about.
Just remember to invest wisely and responsibly. All right, that's a wrap for this deep dive into Lagos's Fourth Mainland Bridge. Until next time, keep those brains buzzing.